Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
And the Cleveland starting 5. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward, and it's Allen in at the 5, down low. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with Johnson. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. So Brooklyn wins the tip. With the season just getting underway, how much weight should we put on these early results, RJ?
Oh, the early season does carry some importance for some clubs. I'd say teams on the younger side or the teams that have a reshaped roster. Solid coverage, but Thomas stays cool and just focuses on his release.
Allen with a screen on Thomas. Mitchell finds Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Count it. Good.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And the shot's good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Mitchell puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Now here's Mitchell. 23 points for him last game against New York.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. PA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Mitchell. Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. It's a tie ball game.
A legitimate threat from deep. Garland continues to look more and more confident taking this shot.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Can't get it to fall. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Out to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. On the wing, Mitchell. Thomas defends. 5 to shoot. Mitchell against Thomas. Mitchell misses.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Johnson. 11 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now here's Garland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Johnson inside. Mobley's on him. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Hunter passes to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, VA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Highsmith. The 3-ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Cleveland, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland scanning the floor. Allen finds Hunter. Mobley on a screen. Down low. Porter with the steal. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Ball passes to Garland. Out to Mobley from behind the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Mobley. The rebound by Allen.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. To the inside. Here's Porter. And that one hits the back iron.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson against Ball. Allen passed a ball. Here's Garland. Allen inside. Covered by Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. That one drops. He ties it up.
That's what you love about Jared Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets. And boy, does he do it well.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Johnson with it. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Garland. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Mobley. 8 points in his last time out. Now Garland. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Highsmith grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. He buries buries it from 3. And the Nets lead by 2.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
The Cavaliers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Now Garland. Allen a screen. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And it's good for 2.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Thomas against Garland. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the wing, right side. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Dimon comes in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Here's Dimon, pounded by Ball. That one goes. Count it. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Cavaliers, Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. Brooklyn on D. 6-point lead. Here's Ball. Still without a bucket. Wade. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Lets it go from 11. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And Cleveland has possession. Ball taking his time here. Nance outside. Pass to Strus. Shot to stop the run. Williams grabs the board. Nets leading by 8. Here's Dimon. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Wolf. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Wolf's got his second basket of the night.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Nance outside. Pass to Strus. Here's Wade. 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And Ball will bring it up here for Cleveland. Trailing by 10. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
1:51 left in the first quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nance finds Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Yep, that one goes. Nets leading by 10. Here's Dimon. Outside, Williams. Over Strus. Williams misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Ball passes to Wade. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Dimon. Williams with the screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The three from Mitchell, and Cleveland another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Dimon on the wing man. Pass to Wolf. 6 on the shot clock. Wolf. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 6.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Williams, and it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Thomas. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And he can shoot it from anywhere. That's Cam Thomas.
And the Nets making a change here. Wilson's checked in. Ball outside. Strus with the bucket. Strus has gotten his second bucket on the night.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Nets leading by 5. From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract. Max Strus, what a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs. And he has earned every single dollar.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. And here is Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. Nance pulls down the board. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Strus's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Williams misses.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
The Nets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon, pounded by Ball. Count it, 2 for 4 from the field now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Wade. Now here's Mitchell. Nance with a screen on Thomas. The three from Mitchell. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Cavaliers trail by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul. Tomlin's checked in for Wade. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Nance the screen. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Wilson. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Tomlin. And Darius Garland subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Back to Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Back to Ball. Here's Wade. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Thomas, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Garland. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. On the wing, Wade launches a 3. The rebound by Dimon.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Ball outside to the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Thomas. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Merrill in for Ball. Here's Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebounding.
Back to Merrill. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 6.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Nets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Now Thomas. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte. Misses the layup. Now here's Merrill. Thomas defends. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
Well, it speaks to how active and energetic they were when operating behind the arc. Great three-point shooting team last year.
So both teams changing it up here. Nets on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Garland for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Highsmith passes to Johnson. Outside Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Strus. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Thomas has got 9 points in the quarter. Outside Strus. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Left side Garland. Inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Here's Johnson. Here's Highsmith. Fires for 3. Hunter with some nice D. Pass to Garland. And here's Strus outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Nets trail by 3. And here's Johnson. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Cleveland has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Outside Garland. And Cleveland another 3.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From 13, Brooklyn pulls it in. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Johnson passes to Porter. The rebound by Garland.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Allen finds Garland. Allen with a screen on Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Johnson. Releases from 15. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Garland against Johnson. Back to Garland. And it's Cleveland with another.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
To the right side. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Williams. Will it go? The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cleveland leading by 8. Hunter in the post. He's scoreless. On the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
And Cleveland has possession. Garland with the ball. He's got 11. Floats one up, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Oh, this guy's a leader. Garland has really proven to be a guy you can rely on, especially when it comes to scoring.
Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Highsmith. Now Claxton. Allen defending. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Man, the pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter, covered by Mobley. And there's Porter on the assist by Claxton. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And stolen by Claxton. Lets the 3 fly, and Porter hits from deep. And it's now only a 5-point Cavalier lead.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Saraf, he's checked in for Williams. .54 seconds left in the second period. Here's Saraf. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. Now Hunter. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dimon. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. No good there. That'll do it for the first half. The Cavaliers on top, up by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
I'm trying to think of someone as powerful and explosive as Donovan Mitchell. Let me think about this. D-Wade, that comes to mind. That's a guy that he can mimic his game after, or vice versa.
I'm glad you mentioned Wade there, Kenny. For a second, I thought you were going to compare him to yourself.
Ooh.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kicking off the second half. Here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. And it's Garland in at the point. It's stolen by Johnson. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Johnson's got his third basket on the night right there.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Garland for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. 3D that time from Allen.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Now Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Thomas. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Highsmith passes to Claxton. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Allen. Garland against Johnson. Here's Allen. Great D that time from Porter.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Johnson passes to Porter. No good on the triple.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
one's off. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
And he nails the third.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Pass to Highsmith from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Allen inside. Working on Claxton. Allen can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. And here's Johnson. 6 points for him. It's Thomas on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Johnson on the wing. Over Garland. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Hunter passes to Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Johnson passes to Thomas. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
And Cleveland has possession. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter against Mobley. Here's Highsmith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And he makes a first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ball's checked in. He's off on the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. Mobley passes to Garland. And here's Allen. He's guarded by Claxton. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Garland against Thomas. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 16 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the left side wing. Here's Garland. The kick to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Pass to Garland. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Porter. Here's Highsmith. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
For 3. Mobley, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
On the wing, Porter. Covered by Mobley. Porter gets the bucket.
Those points from Porter Jr., they were about heart, wanting it just a little more.
Allen outside. Out to Mobley. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mobley. 8 points for Jared Allen. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mitchell's checked in for Garland. Here's Johnson. He has 6. Claxton up top. To the middle. Pass to Highsmith. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer. Good D by Ball.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Mitchell with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And he gets that one. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And the Nets shooting a disappointing 38%. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Here's Allen. That one goes in. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Here's Highsmith. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Out to Mobley. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. And a nice finish on the layup. 21 points here for Cam Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Highsmith passes to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. The three. Mobley grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hunter against Johnson. The three from Ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Free throw good. Thomas.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Porter Jr. Williams is checked in for Highsmith. Dimon comes in for Johnson. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. And it's Strus in for Hunter. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Nance. Here's Mitchell. Thomas defends. Deflects the pass. Thomas with a steal. And he lobs it up. The three from Mitchell. Wilson grabs the board.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Dimon. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. .144 left in the third. With the step back. Here's Mitchell to end the cold spell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
Pass to Wilson. And that one drops. Wilson's got his second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Nance the screen. Ball outside. Now here's Mitchell. And here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. The three from Ball. The rebound by Mann.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
From deep, Mitchell nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 23.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Williams. Count it. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Mitchell. Some solid defense from Williams. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nets trail by 6. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Williams, and it's Wilson in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Thomas, and he converts the layup. Thomas has got 11 in the second half.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Strus against Williams. The 3 from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Wilson, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Ball into the lane. Pass to Nance. Back to ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Nets trail by 8. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Thomas. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Thomas has got 27 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball finds Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Nance, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. From deep, Strus. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Clowney. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Wilson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
To the paint. Here's Nance. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 6. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. Porter against Strus. Back to ball. And he's going for the lob. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. The Nets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. Outside, Williams. Buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Now Mitchell from deep. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
For 3, Dimon. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Strus with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ball outside. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. He gets it in there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Strus. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Ball outside. Shot is up. And that one is right through the heart.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Nets trail by 9. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by Garland. Now Mobley. He's guarded by Man. And Mobley gets it to go.
I just love the ball movement.
Thomas with the ball. Now here's Porter. Checked by Mitchell. From downtown. Man misses. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Strus in for Ball. Now Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Out to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Man. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Outside, Williams. Over Strus. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Strus outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Williams. Here's Man. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Free throws drop for Strus. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And here's Hunter from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Man misses. Cleveland has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Here's Man. Outside, Williams. Back to Man. Outside, Williams. Thomas outside. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Over Garland. Thomas misses. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney. Highsmith comes in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Mann. Thomas against Mitchell. Hunter the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thomas passes to Highsmith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hunter in the post. Thomas defends. Johnson against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Inside. Claxton with the block. Hunter against Thomas. Outside Porter. Porter with a screen on Garland. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And stolen by Mobley. They push it up 4 on 3. First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 16. Johnson passes to Claxton. Thomas outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And here's Johnson. Here's Highsmith. Claxton a screen on Hunter. Buries it from outside.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
The Cavaliers lead by 13. Outside Hunter. Now Mobley from deep. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Ooh, the shot misses.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
The 3 ball is down.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Thomas defends. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Thomas. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 16. Now here's Thomas. Just in time with the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley, a screen on Thomas. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Now Hunter. For 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Outside Mobley. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Beyond the arc. That's off. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 17. Another shot. And he cashes it in on the layup. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's good from Garland. Garland hits them both. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.